So let's go hang out at the main thing in a minute. Okay, here we go. See you there. See you at the main room. Be right there. I would like to offer my tremendous apologies to my YouTube viewers because I forgot to actually hit the go live button over there because I was sending signal to it, but I didn't actually hit the go live button because I'm a fucking bimbo. I am so sorry. I completely blanked on that. Oh, wow. It's been so long since I've streamed last that I must have forgotten how to do very basic things. I never did say I was very bright. So yeah, YouTube, I'm not sure if I might like upload the VOD, like the full VOD as a separate video, like as an unlisted thing in the link to the video that's up there now. I am so sorry. I am not bright today. The heat melted my brains out. We'll call it that. We'll call it that. But I digress. So, things don't require too much of my stuff. This is the first time seeing this avatar of yours. It's really cute. Thank you. This is one of a few outfits that I got as part of my 3D debut. Let's go ahead and get down here. I think it's got... Wait. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna do one thing to make sure that I'm safe. Can I show this on stream? Okay, yeah, I've got... Okay, I'm good. Alright, had to make sure I wasn't accidentally about to show something untoward. But yeah, this is the full outfit. I also have, I have Bunby and the classic. Yeah. Yeah, back to this, since it's 90-odd degrees outside Fahrenheit, that's, about 32-ish degrees Celsius. I like the bikini, too. I must live a life that conspires to put me in a bikini much more often. And I doubt that I have anyone that disagrees. The swimsuit is cute, and sorry for what I said isn't allowed by the wait, which part? Which part got, did something get caught by the thing? It's not letting me scroll up. There we go. Vanilla, oopsie. What word got snagged? Living that bikini life, yes. But yeah, no, what was I on about? Right. Speaking of outfits, I could use... Fine. I did refill my bottle this time, so cheers. I think you're the pets. Yeah, I don't see anything that you've said that's, that's not good in the rules. Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, I think you're good. I think you're fine. So the question that I have is, what kind of outfit should I perform in for my set at Otakuthon? I performed in maid outfits. I performed in like something like the red dress, like the main, like my primary uniform. Hello, Thomas the Tactician. Like I said about your swimsuit, it's cute. That's fine. Listen, okay, Nikobaka. Thank you for being considerate. I'll say this. I I am very happy with people saying that my outfits are cute or pretty or you know, things like that. If I've seen you around and I trust the vibe, then, you know, certain other things can be said too, but like, I guess just like be respectful, be chill about it, or like, I guess if I can tell that someone's being lighthearted and silly about it, then I can vibe with it. Like, just don't be gross, and you should be good. And you're not being gross. You're being fine. I always vote for something gothy, but I also don't go to conventions. That goth is on the table for this. I wouldn't necessarily do it for my own set, but I am involved in another set for reasons I will not say. Yeah, no, so I'm trying to think, because like, I'd be happy to perform in an outfit like this one, but the IRL one that I have goes down past my feet. Jumping around and running around in that, I could potentially trip. And I do want a little bit of freedom to like jump around and perform and like prowl on stage. How many of you have seen me like perform live in person? Come on, back to the bikini. I mean, you did have Goth Audi pre-Ithaca. Yeah, I did. I have many times. Yes, you have. Thank you for being there for those. So, like, I used to DJ. Do I have more dancey dress? Not exceptionally. I think that's the thing I'm trying to figure out. Because, like, IRL, I have a few aesthetics that I could do. I have some stuff from, like, Neophoric / Damascus. I have, like, very girly, very, like, not necessarily idly dresses, but very, like, cutesy and pink. I have, like, the Barbie aesthetic. I could do, like, a cocktail dress. I could do a maid uniform. I do have a Playboy Bunny Girl outfit, but the ears wouldn't stay on very well. I could do a goth look. I'm trying to think about what to do, because, like, might be a nice investment, something with ballroom vibes. I do have, like, a prom dress. Actually, the Oddities got it for me from Throne. The only problem is I wouldn't be able to, like, run around or jump around or things like that. The main uniform would do well at an otaku place. True. I will say, and this is the part that you're probably going to hold against me. Actually, I haven't been keeping a low voice. I'm going to go ahead and take that off, because I'm not keeping my own advice very well. I would eventually like to have a more idly dress. Something cutesy, but not... Okay. Can I share something that could border some uncomfortable territory? So I've been a cafe maid. Like, I've done the okari nasai goshijin sama, like the serving of food and like being moe, like that kind of maid, that kind of cafe maid. And I performed in that outfit before. However, I remember there was a time in my understanding of who I am and, you know, being not cisgender, that I ran into a stigma about maid dresses and an association that they have with a side of the world that sees femininity as something to be ashamed of. Like, to the point of it being an erotic thing. Putting it more bluntly, I've seen the association between, like, maid dresses and, like, the sissy kink fetish material, and that is 0% of what I want. However, done wrong, a maid dress could give that impression. And while the times that I have performed in a maid dress, I don't think it gave off that kind of vibe, I want to be so careful that I never give off that kind of vibe. And, it's not that I think I did poorly the times that I did perform that way, so much as, why can't you have an appreciation for maid outfits and it not being the other side? So you can understand that I have that appreciation. I can understand I have that appreciation. Sadly, we live in a world where other people make judgments about us without our permission or knowledge. I remember there was a time that I did a stream in a maid dress. I think I was playing Doom, and I think it was one of the times that, like, I remember I got a raid from Chibidoki that day. They were saying, there was someone that popped in and saw that I was streaming in a maid dress, and there seemed to have a certain amount of, like, a shameful implication. And I wondered if they were getting the impression that I was, like, doing something that implied shame. Hello, Doom Gundam. I hope you're doing well today. I'd be very happy to do that kind of uniform, but I would want to be absolutely sure that I nailed it. I'm gonna put the music back on because I feel like the scary part of what I would mention is kind of out of it, you know? That's kind of the thing that I worry about with an idol outfit too, because like, I think I'm just being hard on myself because it means that I have to pass to a certain point to where if I don't match the outfit enough, then others may assign to it values that I don't. And that confessedly scares me a little bit. I don't want people to get the idea that I am ashamed of who I am, or that I am so ashamed of who I am that I find something gross, like erotic about it. Erotic isn't gross. That was a very poor word choice. Let's see. Wearing in a maid outfit only makes sense to me if, like, you are a maid, which doesn't apply to an idol fit. Granted, but the silhouettes are the same, and the social association of femininity to it is also in that regard. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like everyone here in chat can understand it. Don't want to be lost to bed or other. Yeah, exactly. TLDR, misogyny sucks. Amen. Exactly. Yes. Like, I want to do another pick of Cyber Oddie. Yeah, I'd be so down for that. Oh my gosh. I think I just need to own. Okay. I think whatever it is that I do for my performance outfit. Actually, I think I could do one. I have an idea. I think I have an idea of what I want to do for my performance outfit for Otakuthon. I mentioned the stuff from like Neophoric or Damascus. It's a bodysuit that I could pair with a skirt. It'd be very black and white. It's a little bit like cybery, a little bit like that. Whenever doing a cool move with a red sports car in the background, I'd be down. And it's not as like bright and girly femme as, you know, I might want to do someday. But I think it'd still be something that works, something that fits you. Actually, you know who's been spotted rocking Damascus and Neophoric? This is going to surprise quite a few of you. Like, some of you know the brand that I'm talking about, right? Like, let me pull it up, since they do some really cool stuff. Neophoric. So, the, hello, Animation Soda Pop. I'm doing well. How about yourself? So, I'm going to show you the brand that I'm talking about. The thing from which I own some merchant. Oh my gosh. I might need to put some more things on my throne. Oh yeah, because there's some very, very nice stuff here. So I have a bodysuit that is very much like this one. It's not one-to-one with this, but it's this kind of thing. So I have a bodysuit like this. Oh, thank you. It's very hot outside, so I thought that I'd wear something appropriate for the weather. So I own a bodysuit that's a bit like this. Throne stream one. In time, there's something coming up this month where I think it'd be a good fit. And they do a lot of stuff like this. It would also fit some of the stuff that I would be doing as part of Otakuthon. I could also pair it with a cute skirt. I also have sleeves like these. Actually, you know who rocks Neophoric? You know who's been wearing a lot of Neophoric stuff at some of the shows that he's been doing? Eurobeat World, are you listening? DJ John Robinson. Does that name sound familiar to you? DJ John Robinson. Hello, Zelda. Hope you're doing well today. Does the name ring a bell? For me, if I don't feel like an outfit suits me, it's hard to not imagine other people being judgy. Like, oh, look at this weird loser who thinks there's something they're not. Yeah, that's kind of my worry too. Like, I am painfully self-aware sometimes. You know what it is? I also think, like, the comment about, like, me looking like Tom Hanks from the other year hurt a lot. I say it was lovely bumping into you at Off Guy. Yeah, it's great to see you. It was awesome seeing you there. The words are failing me right now. So, DJ John Robinson, right? Like, the one that's in the song Ike Ike. Like, Ike Ike party night, pretty girl, mini skirt, Ike Ike, all your shoes, and then you feel the power. High heel shoes, and then... So, immortalized in Eurobeat. This guy is rocking Neophoric and Damascus and that type of thing. Yeah, this guy that's legendary in the Eurobeat world, in that form of Tell me this isn't how I find out that DJ John Robinson does AI. Please tell me this isn't how I find out. Please tell me. I need to make that video sooner than later. I need to make that video so much sooner than later. I really hope that's not AI. I really hope that wasn't his involvement. Nevertheless, one of the folks in the Eurobeat world that is known for, is wearing Neophoric. And I could do that. It would fit in the Eurobeat world to some extent. I think it would not be too far removed to wear something like that. That breaks my heart. That really breaks my heart. Yeah, I'm not about that. Sorry, that hurts. I hate that so much. I'm so fucking tired of people that were in the Eurobeat world delving into the thing that's going. Sorry, that's not what the stream is about. That's not what the stream is about. Back to clothing and cute things and getting ready for Otakuthon. On one hand, everyone should be able to feel comfortable in any clothes they want, but also if other people are going to be looking at me, I want to feel comfortable, and so it's... So it's nice to just wear something that fits others' expectations. Yeah, I kind of feel that. I think that's the thing for me. Like, the thing for me is, and this is... There are a lot of problems with this thinking. Oh, thank you. Thank you, animation. I want to communicate myself accurately to the world. And I don't want my outfit to undo some of that. Who took your artwork? Who got him? I will skin them in like Minecraft. Who the fuck? Who did that? Who stole your art? Who did that? I'm gonna get him. Point me at him. Already taken down. Good. Fuck what they're on about. Shameful and disgraceful. Sorry. Okay. AI stuff genuinely pisses me off. Sorry. I can't do it. But yeah, no. I really don't want to talk about AI again. I'm gonna be so real. Like, I hate that it's so prevalent that in the Eurobeat world it's gonna bubble up time and time again. I just want to talk about cute outfits. I want to talk about wearing pretty dresses on stage. For me, it's great if I do push boundaries in some way and show other people that they can do their own thing, but I don't think of it as a personal failing if I just find something that feels good for me. That makes sense. Like, I would rock a lot of cuter stuff a lot more often if I could wear it more casually. The problem is it takes a lot of prep work for me to look a certain way. Well, not a lot. But yeah, no, I think what I might do this week is I'll see what I can do to put together a Neophoric outfit, and it'll probably be a little bit gothy, like a little bit, but still a little bit like future-y, kind of cyber tech-y kind of thing. I'd love to get some stuff that works that in like red. Wait, I could bust out the demonias. Chat, have I shown you me and the demonias? I need to show you me and the demonias. Yeah, I have like really nice red boots that I need to wear a lot more often. Do I have a picture of that? Oh wait, so demonias, by the way, are very large boots. They are iconically large boots. Do I not have pictures? That's October, that's December. That's advertising in December. Demonias, okay, demonias. So wait, the problem that I have with, yeah, I might have to do another like outfit that I choose between, because I'm not already shorter enough than you. That's okay. So demonias are boots. Specifically, they are boots of varying shapes and sizes. Is this gonna show my zip code? Okay. These are demonias. They can be very tall. They can be shorter. They can be strappy. They could be not so strappy. They could glow in the dark. There's a handbag. Take care, Big Catapult. Thank you so much for popping in. They could be like these, which is pretty close to the red ones that I have. They're very fun, very nice boots. I'm trying to remember the ones that I have. Okay. Let me see which ones I have done before. Can I take care of my kittens, though? Are my kittens doing okay? I get my own references. I'm trying to remember the ones that I actually have. Problem is, I don't know where to look. Okay, would it be here? Let me search here. That's not it. Is it here? Oh, thank you for the hearts. I don't think it's in those. Maybe it's in one of these. Let's see. Not that. Must be in here. What? Whoa. Okay. Must have bought them on a main account back in the day. Dang, okay. Aha! Okay. So I just need to find the receipt, and then it'll tell me which ones I actually got. It's this one. Hera 303. Okay. So I have, let me see if I can get these in red. So they only have them in black at the moment, but these are the ones that I have in red. These are the ones I have in red. I could do something pretty wild in black and red. But it'd be a little bit on the spicy side. I'd be rocking something a little bit less PG than I tend to wear on stage. Okay, it is very bright outside. One moment, please. I need to adjust something. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the audio on for a sec. Very bright outside. Not be so bright in here. There we go. Okay. Ah. Wait, are we back? We are so back. Yeah. So I have these in red. I think what I need to do is like between tomorrow and Wednesday, I need to like play with I need to play some dress up, basically. I need to try on a few outfits. The demonias are going to be a pain to pack, though. That's going to be, like, a thing to perform in. But it might be worth it, honestly. And I think it'll also fit who I will be doing something with later on. Audie dumb boots. I just get up on stage, sit. Oh, no. I need a sip before I think about that too much. Long story short, this is why I default to Lolita. or for fancy fits if I'm feeling insecure about my figure or height or whatnot. It's just so nice to have the silhouette be fun. Yeah, I really like Lolita fashion. I wear Lolita fashion. Has nothing to do with the book, by the way. The style was named by someone who didn't know the fashion enough and just named it after the book because he thought it sounded cool. Lolita fashion has nothing to do with the book. Let me say it again. Lolita fashion has nothing to do with the fucking book. I digress. I love Lolita fashion. I absolutely adore it. And I would rock that on stage more often if I could, but I gotta be careful. I cheered. Oh, that is correct. You are, no matter what, you are a cute girly. Holy dumb, but yeah, exactly. I have red ones of these. I need to wear that on stage. I need to do that. Yeah, I need to basically play dress up between now and Wednesday and see if I should bother bringing these boots. You know what? I think I want to try that. Those boots, aren't they? Yeah. These are really nice. Like, I don't think I have the ones that are shiny. Actually, I want to see that, actually. Hold on. Are they shiny? Oh, boots! Oh, boots! Where are you? All right. Oh yeah, no, they're shiny. They are shiny. Yeah, they're shiny. Those boots are made for dumbing, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna step. Oh, no, that works too well, actually. But yeah, no, I think I want to try it. I want to see how viable it'll be, though, because, like, if I can't move in them, mother, we crave the boot steppies. Is that an actual ASMR thing? Also, I'm so scared to touch ASMR right now. Like, it feels like every few months there's a new ban. Well, they have them in white. There's a new ban every few months where it's like, hey, did you ever in the slightest, ever in your history think about the fact that ASMR exists ever? Your channel's dead. Like, I get so scared of that whole thing. Odyssey Tommy beat. Brother, may I have some oats? Because, like, have y'all heard about the recent ban wave on YouTube where, like, channels that have done ASMR, they've been, like, ban waved. Like, full tilt, just like not even just demonetized, just straight up squished like bugs. No explanation, no description, just get dunked on. Like, it is shocking. We've had some videos demonetized. Yeah, so, like, demonetized or completely wiped out. So, like, it feels like the internet can't decide whether ASMR... Okay. Let me say this. I do think that some people have tried to sneak in NSFW content under the guise of ASMR. That's always going to happen. However, I feel like so much ASMR is not inherently sexual to where it's like, it's such a disservice. It's only because they have a website that's linked to Fansly, if I heard correctly. Okay. And I don't care if it's linked to, like, I don't care if it's linked to their personal, like, OnlyFans or Fansly or anything like that. I don't care. I genuinely hope they get their bag. I hope that they do so much business on whatever platform they're doing. There's a guy, Femboy on HRT, mentioned being a sex worker on a video about identity. Got his entire... That is nuts. You just straight up had audio smut on it. So, yeah, that's the thing. Like, a platform will ban a VTuber for having the slightest allusion to underboob or side boob, and yet they'll let a camera streamer reach orgasm on camera. The problem is that the ad companies do care, so YouTube does whatever they want. So here's the thing, though. The inconsistency of these platforms is so wild because the same folks that'll ban a VTuber for having an allusion to a large chest will allow a camera streamer to, like, visibly reach orgasm on stream. It's absolutely baffling. And then YouTube will have straight up like gore and death and whatnot on so many videos. And then you mention something untoward in a video and your entire channel gets borked. Livelihoods just straight up screwed McFucked on a very inconsistent level. I'm so tired of platforms. And I don't mean boots. I'm so tired of platforms. I swear, if I had the time and energy, I would probably just make my own stream platform and just stream directly to that. Like, I'd go back to like almost a chat room level type thing. Realistically, I think YouTube just does stuff to keep their big advertisers happy. Yeah. And I mean, here's the thing. Twitch is beholden to much the same thing. Twitch, it does not make Amazon much money in the grand scheme. I think they made more money selling stuff to make Kick, like to the folks that put up Kick, than they do on Twitch. And YouTube still continues to cost Google more money than they make from it. It is not a money maker. It is a money loser. Granted, they have control over a large portion of the internet. YouTube is the second largest. It is the second largest search engine. Hello, Genichiro. Hello. Loving the look. Thank you. I thought that I would rock something a little bit more appropriate for the weather today. I was some big spender pointing out a few specific channels, and the YouTube team went, "No problem, we'll deal with it." That sounds about right. We need to break the Visa MasterCard duopoly. Yeah, honestly. Like, apparently, what's that company that's like a bunch of religious moms? They're like, pornography exists at all whatsoever in the slightest, so we're gonna take it out on everyone that has big boobs. Because clearly that means that you're pornographic, which means that you're evil and terrible and bad. Steps into a walk and freeze for 5 minutes, comes out, oh, that would be amazing. Collective shout, thank you, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, I think it boils down to that. Like, I think maybe I need to do something where, like, we save money to fund those who are taking them on. 1 million moms. I feel like it's the same kind of moms that'll go onto Facebook groups to basically slander children. Have y'all seen some of the excerpts from, like, Facebook mom groups where they'll literally just talk straight up racist shit about, like racist, homophobic, and terrible shit about, like, children in their community? It is fucked. You claim to be feminist as a rebranded religious group. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's awful. I don't know. So that's why I'm scared to touch ASMR, because a bunch of pro-clutching Facebook moms decided that my having boobs is too bad for them, so they want to get rid of that for everyone that does something they disagree with. So maybe, just maybe, their loved ones will finally just, I don't know, just appreciate them, I guess. Swerf and turf specials, basically, yeah. I'm gonna take a quick bite. Maybe I'm old, but I think people should just go make their own websites and post videos there. Honestly, I feel that. One of these days, like, if I have the means, I love to just make my own, like, website with my own stream, like, my own streaming little thing, where, I don't know, just, like, you know how in the GeoCities days you used to have, like, guest books and, like, view counts and that kind of thing? Obviously, those got run over with bots. Completely plagued. You know, okay, weird question. I've heard, okay, I am uneducated on this matter, and it could be that everything there is so screamingly awful that the internet here is a utopia in comparison. If that's the case, please let me know. I've heard it said about the dark web that once you get past the drugs and the sex bots and the hiring like killers, that a lot of websites on the dark web are just like old school GeoCities pages. Basically like, hi, this is my little spot on the dark web. Here's a picture of my cat. Here's a picture of my house. I'm growing rhododendrons. Here's me in kinkwear. Here's a GIF from an anime that I liked from the 90s. Honestly, there's a little part of me that, like, if the current internet goes to shit and people start going on the dark web instead, I almost want to like build my own little platform there, like my own streaming thing there, and like my own website there, where instead of going to your Twitter and your Facebook and your YouTube and whatever, you just go to a website again. And the website would be where you go do the thing. You don't have to have all these other accounts that sign into other things. Dead Internet Theory has unfortunately merit. Yeah, because greedy people furiously, eagerly sprinted towards its demise. I feel like why am I already hyped for Christmas? I wonder. I like Christmas, but I gotta have my birthday and I gotta have Halloween before I'm ready for Christmas. I haven't used Tor in a few years. I think I've had pets. But yeah, to survive the platformization that have eaten a lot of those sites, yeah. I don't know, like, I haven't done any dark web anything, but the idea of a second web, for lack of a better way to put it, oh, thank you. I don't know, like, if Twitch were to vanish, and YouTube were to vanish, and the modern internet would vanish, then I would very likely just, like, get into, I would very much get into, like, that. I feel like that might be a place of solace when the current internet goes poo-poo. I want to build my own website. If the art gallery sites aren't ideal, then I'll make my own. Yeah. You mean you're not tired of DeviantArt being overrun with AI, which defeats the entire fucking point? That said, you can still just do that on a normal web server if you want. I suppose so, but I feel like doing it on the current web, if the web is dead, then why build on it, right? I have a feeling that people will go away from what they perceive as dead. Actually, we're almost in Web 3.0. I want out. I don't want Web 3.0. If this is Web 3.0, count me out. I was having enough trouble with 2.0. Like 2. Whatever it is. Like if this is 2.0 that we're in now, I don't want 3.0. 2.0 is plenty. I had enough with Top 8 and YouTube. The big sites made sense at one point, but I don't think anyone's really happy with platforms, mainstream or adult. Count me out. I am not breathing. Can we see Web 3.0 like Windows 9? I think we need to do Web 3.1 instead of 3.0. Then thrown out for the crypto bros. Yeah. 3.0 is an oxymoron because it's no longer a web. Yeah, exactly. The old school internet used to be a web. Now it is a conveyor belt. In the cyberpunk lore, the early internet's basically a war zone filled with viruses and rogues. That sounds about right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the question is this. Featuring Lewis, I am in space, on the moon. Help. Surfing the web is not much for the... Yeah, it really isn't. I think that's the thing. Surfing the web implied a larger ocean, whereas I feel like now everything is walled in. Even all the shopping sites are drifting towards sameness, generic Shopify. Here's the thing. Forums and web rings and websites required a certain amount of customization beyond a few templates. Even MySpace. There's a big border that separates the old net from the new net called the Black Wall. I'm not familiar with it. Crawling on the net, yeah. I do know some girlies who still just run silly little HTML websites with links to their friends and other sites. Yeah, I know like NeoCities is one such project. A lot of folks are trying to bring back Web 2.0 in a certain way. I kind of admire that in a certain envy. I don't know. I think the sad thing is, like, in my current position, I need to be on top of... Take care, Nico Baka. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your evening. I feel like I would have to... stick with a lot where the platforms are. AOL Renaissance. I don't know about AOL. That was a whole different ballgame. I don't want to get those stupid CDs mailed to my address again. Speaking of MySpace, they're trying to revive it again. Do you mean Space Hay? Because I know Space Hay was one such effort. And even, what's the one for VTubers? I have a profile there But I don't use it because, well, it's another MySpace. I don't need that right now. You've got mail. I don't know. I feel like, okay. As someone who is around for the pre-MySpace era, I don't think a return to MySpace is the move. There are elements of MySpace that are worth it, but I don't think that there's a centralized sharing platform. I don't think social media is the issue. Or rather, I don't think it's the solution. But consider this. Social media platforms were always going to be about monetizing your information. They wanted to know what you cared about. They wanted to know what you like, what you want, what you dislike. What is the move? Websites. Personal websites like GeoCities. Including stores, but not limited to stores. If you want to put a Flash widget up there, do it. If you want to put a store up there, do it. And sure, I feel like there are going to be services that do fine. Like if you want to do merch through something like Fourth Wall or Teespring or even Shopify to some extent, I feel like they need to accommodate that. Remember in social? Yeah. I believe the move amongst that space, they call it now interest networks as opposed to social networks. Because now it's just a content conveyor belt. But I feel like, okay, the previous internet required some effort. You had to code your own page. You had to promote your website. Flash has been, I'm aware. But whatever replaces Flash in terms of like what people make. Spoosy! Thank you so much for 10 months of resubscribing. Can we get some love in the chat for Spoosy? Please enjoy your emotes. You're so bad for being part of the Oddities community for, you're getting close to a year now, aren't you? Thank you so much for 10 months of resubbing. But yeah, I really do feel like, oh gosh. You can make such cool reflective art. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like whatever's after the internet will look a lot like what came before the current one. We'd use the higher computer literacy. I miss the times when there were hot locals in my area, but oh yeah, when you would have to poke the rabbit for a free iPhone 5. Bring back virtual worlds like Neopets. You know Neopets is still going, right? It was briefly purchased by the Church of Scientology, but I think they sold it. It's no longer owned by the church. So I'm finishing my snack. We can say that we're playing to the fire. My old IOSys Swift still look great. Yeah, I remember that. Like Flash still has a lot of good stuff to it. No, I don't think they ever did anything like that. I don't remember what the business plan was for Neopets getting bought by the Church of Scientology. I will say this though. Okay, this is gonna be weird, and I don't mean this. Okay. If any members of the Church of Scientology are watching this, please understand I do not say this as a condemnation or praise. Remember when I worked at like a headphone and Blu-ray player company? What I will say is this. The Church of Scientology is very interested in modern media. They're very interested in modern culture and media and art and things like that. I think that's as much as I can reasonably say. I remember Club Penguin. Yeah. You know why a lot of those sites went down, yeah? They couldn't make money off of kids that way. And, you know, instead of making a store that targeted kids, which is blunt, they powered it down. That's why a lot of kids' websites are just stores for products. Aurora! Thank you so much for the raid! How are you? It is lovely to see you here. How are you? How was your stream? Let's go ahead and get you a shout out. Aurora de Mercedes. And I'll get you a shout out. Aurora de Mercedes. I just shaved. What coincidental timing? We were talking about that earlier today. If I was not a shave girly, I would very much be like a laser girly. Like shaved all over, goodness. I remember Neopets. I remember Neopets too. Yeah. Disney.com. I am... You are? That is, goodness, I hope they moisturize afterwards. That can be a doozy. Oh, I'm so sorry. We're in the tail end of stream for now, because I do want to wrap up soon to protect my voice for Otakuthon, but I don't remember Cuppets. I've never heard of Cuppets. Is it CU Pets? I like Monster Rancher on PS1. I heard some wild stuff about Monster Rancher. Couldn't you get, like, monsters from various CDs, like audio CDs that you plug in? I think that's really cool. Thank you so much for the raid, though. What were you up to, actually? I think I missed that. You were playing The Division. I haven't played The Division. I'm gonna pass out. Sorry to raid and dash. No worries. Thank you so much for coming. A church bought Chick Corea's Mad Hatter Studio in 2003. Was also owned the last DTM vinyl pressing tool. Korea was in the church. I did not know that. Have you heard of Webkins? I have heard of Webkins. Did Q Pets use Cubase? They were cubes and they were pets. They were Q Pets. They're Coo Pets. Ah, Coo Pets. Okay. I see. I remember Aibo dogs, like the robot dogs that were supposed to look... We have a Cash Money stream. It is very Cash Money. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your evening. I somehow remember the password 8-year-old me chose and logged into Neopets in 2021, and they were all starving. I couldn't remember how to get food anywhere except the giant omelet, which was hardly any food, so I logged back out and pretended I didn't see them starving because I felt, aww. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, all my Neopets are dying. They just are. But, I feel like before I give you all the last few minutes of stream today, I want to, I think let's just go over what's going on in the next few days. So, I'm still working on sets for this weekend. Rip my Neopet got hit by a bazooka. Kaboom. Kaplow. I feel bad every time I log into Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's why I stopped altogether. So this week I'm not streaming very much. Case in point, like today being only 2 hours. I want to preserve my voice and my performance for Otakuthon. However, I still want to stream for you all. I missed you all. And, you know, I'm a narcissist. I like appearing in front of you in bikinis and tending bar looking all cute like this. But I also plan to still stream a little bit. And then after Wednesday, I will be attending and performing at Otakuthon, which my performance will be apparently not long after Dave Rogers is, heaven help me. Yeah, after that, I should be streaming more regular hours, more regular times. Monday might be a little bit rough because that's the day I get back from Montreal. Why don't you do some chores? Wait, what? Wait, what's, oh, my villagers. Oh, wait. I feel like they used to be crueler in years past. They would, like, yell at you and, like, hate you if you left for too long. It was wild. And have another quick sip. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to work on some Eurobeat stuff as much as I can. And Wednesday is going to be another hangout like this. Hopefully by Wednesday I'll have some cute pictures of my outfits for the weekend to share with you. But yeah, I think that's about all I got for you. I want to spend the next few minutes taking your questions, comments, remarks, redemptions. It's been a little while. I miss you. What's on your minds? What's on your hearts? Talk to me. If you want. I'm not going to force you. I think you're the best. Oh! Ornithoraptor Intrepidus gifting a sub to Isa. Can we get some love in the chat for the talented and amazing Isa? Yeah, that's the really talented singer, songwriter, etc. Yeah. Isa and I were talking about something a while back. I need to get back in touch. The villagers on Animal Crossing are pretty nice if you're coming back after a while. But the weeding and general maintenance is annoying. Yeah. Okay. I've missed you, but I'm very glad that you've been busy and doing things that you love. Yeah, you know I must. Isa, yay. All right, then. Moi moi kyun ara ara style. Okay. Oh, very well then. Oishiku nare moe moe kyun. Honestly, it's been mostly stress for me because I'm moving again, but such is life. Yes, moving will do it. Moving is inherently stressful. Like, that is a hard thing, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna rest my voice because, I know that I'm streaming less today, and I'm sorry for that. My voice has been doing better, but I want to get it better, you know? I gotta say, I also gotta prep some stuff for a rhythm gaming panel at Everfree. Awesome, I hope it's a good time. Bought a gaming phone. My S20 is starting to show some wear. Best to replace it with something without AI at the forefront. Honestly, I'm thinking about my next phone as well, because I'm still on an iPhone 12 mini. And I'm starting to get to that point in my life where... Is that a treasure train? Are we really getting a treasure train out of the blue right now on the tail end of my stream? Seriously? This is the timing? We're winding down and the treasure train shows up now? Seriously? Why don't you show up when I'm... Twitch! First you want to train AI on my streams, now you put a treasure train right at the tail end? Why don't you tail end AI some bitches? I don't know. Fuck! I hate when it does this. The trains always arrive late. So you want to end, do you? You want to go less than your 3 hours? We'll see about that. Honestly, that's what it feels like. But yeah, there's still a little bit of time. Questions, comments, remarks, redemptions. Let's see who's live at the moment. Who I might want to raid, and then raid them. That reminds me, I need to order more throat lozenges. I was living on Girthers, like Grithers. I don't know how to pronounce them. The black currant cough drops. I need those. They're very good, and they worked. Give the train its money. I mean, y'all don't have to. Like, don't get me wrong, it'd be nice, but like, there's other stuff going on. We can do this another time. Yeah, I'm gonna buy these. Yeah, we don't have to do it now. We really don't. Monday, August 10th. That's way too late. I need them here like now. Blackcurrant flavor is so good. I wish I could send you Rabena. Yeah, that'd be really nice. All right. I need to buy, maybe, I need to buy like, one of them ought to be fine. All right. I'm so very happy I caught your stream tonight. You just bring aw, thank you. It is delightful to have you here, Acacia. All right, so there's that. Got cough drops coming my way. Yeah, questions, comments, remarks, redemptions. Yeah, let's see who's live at the moment. I see, Soji Sakata. I see, Riley Aurelia. I see Naya. We haven't rated Naya in a little bit. Psywave. I see Plot Twist. Plot Twist? Fine. Plot Twist is streaming music production. Oh, they're that vets. Although the theme still says Warframe. I see Aqua. I see Mike Feedback. I see... It's always so chill to see... Aw, thank you. Seeing you in... Seeing y'all come back to chat brightens my day. Issa is streaming. We could raid Issa. I also see... Animation Soda Pop. Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Every bit helps. Every bit's appreciated. And please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. I mean, you've always been part of the community. It's just now you're a subscriber. Thank you for that. I eat dirt. I don't think that's a good way to get your minerals, darling, but please do eat something healthy and nutritious. Oh, Mirrodin is also... Okay, Mirrodin did recently just have a tremendous, like a fantastic 3.0 debut. I think we should raid Mirrodin, who's currently playing Hades 2. Alright, I don't have too much time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all so much for coming. I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. My hand is not doing that. Hello? I don't think my tracking likes me very much. Thank you so much for that, Pixie. I'm going to go ahead and pin that. That is our raid message if you have those emotes and you are indeed on Twitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you do not have those emotes, do not fret. That is our raid message. If you're over on YouTube, this is also our raid message. We're going to go ahead and raid the lovely Mirrodin TV. Wait, we need copy link address. So we're going to go ahead and go there. So I'm going to go ahead and get the raid going for the lovely and gorgeous and wonderful Mirrodin TV, whose 3.0 raid is 3.0 model is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much for coming. See you tomorrow. Until then, I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat signing off. Mwah. Bye-bye! I love that I can, like, blow you a kiss again. I missed that. But I gotta push the button to where I don't look weird. Okay. Bye-bye! Ow. What? What is up with my head? What is up with my head? Ah! Okay. Okay, bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Well, I gotta copy my own raid message. Alright, let me see those audio raid messages. Let's go! Bye-bye!